ATL show, coming live, people by the world, know that we a show. We got ATL, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over for the ATL show.
Naya, what? What?
The ATL show's on, duh. Get out! Get
But
out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, G7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay. I'm the best you ever cast, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if you come for 28, then the shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. Just the message. I'm talking over hills and places. The schools over feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against me. Once you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from me rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just in time accessories. We definitely have the bling and everything in between. Just in time accessories. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. You can find Tayama on Instagram at Tayama01 or Facebook Tayama Copeland or 954-873-6659 or justintimeaccessories@gmail.com or the website justintimeaccessories.com. Everything is only $5. All jewelry is nickel and lead free. You can find Tayama live on her page, Tayama Copeland. Just in time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out.
Make sure you go over to Goli.com and get your Goli gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoliGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious. It's Goli.
D. Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public, serving the Dallas area. You can call 214-962-8275 or you can call the office at 682-200-9345. If you have any other inquiries, you can email dlownotaryservice1@gmail.com. Once again, that's D-Low's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public. Any notary duties that you need done, he will be able to get it done. D-Lo's Notary Service. Check it out.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, one and all. Welcome, welcome, and again, welcome. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, this segment that we call the ATL. I am joined tonight by my sister from another mother, the very beautiful Miss Tayama Sweetness.
Hey, everybody.
And of course, her bestie, none other than the bold and the beautiful Miss T Savage.
Hi, America. I know I'm looking plain Jane tonight, but it's been a long, stressful week. It's all I got.
There ain't nothing plain Jane about you.
I appreciate that, Brother Anthony. I sure feel like it's plain Jane.
And of course, we're joined by all the way from out west, from Texas, from way out yonder, Mr. D-Lo.
Yonder. What's up, everybody? What's up, ATL? ATL, ho.
Hey, D-Lo.
The juiciest and moist cakes on this side of the Mississippi. Miss Juicy Cakes. You're muted.
Blessings, everyone.
Juicy. I was on TikTok and I seen this video. I swore it was you. I sent it to everybody, but I ain't have your number to send it to you. I swear it was you. This lady looks just like you to the T.
And she was showing all her goody pop. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I said, oh, I know Juicy ain't getting loose like this.
You gotta send it to me so I can screen record it and then use it as a reel.
I told Tony to send one of them to send it to you because I ain't have your phone number to send it.
I'm sending it to you because I swear it looked just like you.
It might be me. You never know.
It wasn't you. I went through the pictures. I was like, that's not Juicy. But that particular video, I was like, and she got her goodies out.
Yeah, I might need to use it.
There's some real juicy cakes in, huh?
So
good and juicy cakes.
Okay, she's showing all her juicy cakes.
Yes, it would be to your advantage to use that video because it had a lot of people liking it. Like,
You can do the same video side by side with it.
Oh yeah. That means you got to be half naked though. I don't know if if your vegan lifestyle will allow you to be naked, but hey, come on.
What's up, little mama?
Little mama said, "Hey y'all, love the sleigh." Said, "Oh, me?"
Yes, I told you ain't nothing plain about you, honey.
Well, thank you. I do not feel it tonight. I just feel mediocre.
Just embrace it, baby. Embrace it.
Okay, let me embrace.
Velocity.
You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous. Always.
You got your hair done. You got accessories on, and I don't know what's going on.
I've been out in the community.
I was in the community too today.
Okay. Just let everybody know, all of Legacy's fans and followers, that he's running a little late. He's taking care of something, but he will be with us momentarily. So hang in there. He will be here. Don't go nowhere.
He's gonna be tardy for the party.
Yeah.
Hey, he'll be tardy for the party. Oh. Yeah.
How would you know about that, D-Lo?
I am a huge Real Housewives fan. All the Real Housewives, Atlanta, Orange County, LA, New Jersey, New York.
I only ever watched Atlanta. I never seen any of the other ones.
Potomac, all of them. Yeah, I'm a fan of all of them. I'm a huge Real Housewives.
Do you feel like you're a housewife?
Hell, not anymore. I would be a house husband. Let's get that correct. First of all, secondly, I am no longer a house. I'm gathering you. That's all. It's good. And I'm no longer a house husband. I'm no longer a house husband.
Comment and subscribe, y'all.
Right. I am no longer a house husband. I have a full-time job now.
I was just gonna ask you how's work coming along now.
It's lovely. I work at a call center. I'm a collection agent. So
you're a collector's agent. So you're the one that everybody hang up on.
I'm the one that everybody hang up on.
Like, hello, block.
Listen, when they call me, I start singing to them. I ain't got no money. Hello, Hungry Bird. I ain't got no money.
The wonderful thing about it, the wonderful thing about my job is, yeah, you know, sometimes I'll be in pain when I go to work or whatever, but they make all the concessions in the world because, you know, I'm covered by ADA, you know, Americans with Disability Act. So they went and got me a bigger chair, a nice comfortable chair. They let me take more breaks than a lot of other people. You know, because when I feel like I'm hurting real bad, I'll just say, I'll give my supervisor a little nod, and she'll just do this, like, go ahead.
Yeah, because they don't want no lawsuit. You know? That ADA ain't no joke.
You hear me? And I make sure I take my cane to work every day.
Amen.
Every day. My cane goes with me to work. I don't go to work without my cane. With Old Blue. She's blue. I call her Old Blue. I take Old Blue with me every day to work. So I love it. They talking about trying to get some people to go work from home, but I don't want to be home no more. I've been in the house too long. So I'm okay with going to work. I love it.
Can you do like 1 or 2 days at the office and 3 days at home?
Yeah, that's what they're like. For me, they'll make that concession. Like, but I have to be there for 6 months first, and then they'll switch me to 2 days in the office and 3 days at the house. Yeah. So I'm excited.
You know, if God got for you and it's for you, He'll set it up to where it's convenient for you, where it works for you, and favor and fair. Okay.
And I love. Can I be honest with y'all? You know, some jobs you loathe going into or you hate going in. I get up every morning and I am happy to go because number one, they don't nitpick. They don't they're not micromanagers. I hate those. The dress code is so relaxed. You can wear a jumper, you know, not jumpers, what are those things? Sweats and every day. It's not just a Friday or Thursday thing. It's every day. They pump music through the system. Like they play like R&B, they play hip hop, they play, and it keeps you, you know, up and motivated you hearing that music. Yeah, because you know, just sitting there at a screen.
Yeah, they got game.
Yeah, and they got a room that's got a pool table in it. They got a foosball table. They got Xbox in the break room. So it's like we want to keep y'all engaged. We don't want you falling asleep. We don't want you. Today, can I just say this right quick? I collected 5 payments today on my first week on the phone.
Congratulations.
Yeah, paid in full. Not just partial payments. I collected 5 paid in full payments. People paid off their credit card all the way. So, all right.
That is wonderful. I am so proud of you, Donnelly.
Thank you. It's you and Tayama and the ATL family. That Tayama one and one helped me get off my ass too. I love my sister.
Yes. That good motivation.
Yes. Look what they say, that money make me calm.
Hey, look, that's how you know. If a man with me, we can't help but go up because, baby, this woman right here.
I'm proud of me. Listen, and I even can I tell y'all, my husband has changed the whole total way he do everything. Now that I'm actually working, he'll get up in the morning to see me off to work. You know, and he don't have to go to work till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. He'll get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning with me.
Oh, he good, because I ain't budgeting for nobody.
I'm about to say, call me a terrible wife, because if I ain't got to be to work till, you better kiss me the night before.
You better kiss me on my forehead and keep it moving. You wake me
That's
up.
That's what my ex-husband used to do. He has to leave to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, don't wake me up, just give me a kiss and go on about your business. Because I want to get these last couple hours in.
The last couple hours, but I love it. There go my brother from another mother.
Welcome, Legacy. Thank you for joining us.
What's going on,
Hey,
everybody?
Legacy. Hey, Legacy.
What it is? What's up?
Last night, want you to hold that leg up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. One leg up, one leg up, one leg up.
Yeah. Taking me back.
Oh,
Hey.
shout out to Tony, y'all. This is his birthday. One time for the birthday. Hey, 2 times for the birthday. Hey, 3 times for the birthday. Hey, for the birthday, man. Don't get me shaking over here. I'm gonna cause an earthquake on the
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I like my ghetto one better.
Happy birthday.
1 time for the birthday, man. 2 times for the. You know I'm like the ratchet one, anyways.
Guess
But the birthday, man. Hey, I had a drink on your behalf today.
Take them titties, friend. Take them titties. Yes.
Guess what?
Take them big old, them triple O triples. Yes.
Okay.
Guess what's birthday coming up?
Who?
Huh?
It's Miss Juicy, baby. She's on mute, bitch. Hey, ask Legacy, Juicy.
It's your birthday first.
Hey, Juicy, ask Legacy about that video today. Legacy, who that was on the video, bro?
Juicy.
Somebody gotta send that to her so she can watch it for real.
You gotta send it to me.
Yeah. Somebody stole your whole image.
Yes.
Somebody told me they were cloning me, so I believe you.
Okay.
Not cloning you.
They can't do it like me.
Listen, also imitated but never duplicated.
Duplicated. You hear me?
Right. It's funny because I did a Snapchat today and I said something about being like me, but they ain't. I said that today, and then you say there's a video out. I want to see it though, because I'm a screen recorded. I'm gonna do it.
They say everybody got a twin.
Everybody got a twin. Yes.
I can't tell you how many times
wholeheartedly.
you ever ran into somebody that looks like you so much till it's scary to where I felt like I met this girl up there on 45th Street when it used to be Winn-Dixie up there. It's not Presidente. I felt like I was having the out of body experience because this girl looked like I froze in my step. I was like, is that me? What the? I started doing like this, pinching myself to see him. I'm still hell. Lord, are you trying to take me now? Don't take me.
No, not now, Jesus.
It was so scary. It was like looking at yourself in the mirror. Fun-size Barbie. Maybe not Barbie. Fun-size Lizzo Barbie. Yeah. I was, what?
Mr. Legacy, let's see your shirt. Stand up.
What does shirt say? Oh,
Roxy.
He got his Roxy shirt on.
Roxanne!
Turn out the red
You turn out the red light.
Yeah.
I don't know where all this energy just came from because I was showing
You hear me? You got a burst of.
Yeah, I miss y'all.
It comes with being
beautiful.
But you know what though? It be for me, it personally be like this every night. 9 to the clock, I be on 1,000. I be like, I'm supposed to be going to bed. And then I'll get down to about 1:32, watching stupid movies. I just finished Leprechaun in the Hood 5. Like, who watching Leprechaun in the Hood still?
That's the movie. That's the move right there. What you talking about?
I watched that one and Malibu's Most Wanted. Like,
that's
okay,
my
I guess it's time to move on. Tony's gonna put the question of the day up. Does supporting? Oh, that's Tayama area. My bad.
The question of the day: does supporting a booster, which is a shoplifter, make you as guilty as taking a pedophile to a middle school dance, or is it slightly less guilty? You know you are supporting a theft.
I mean, well, we had to compare this to pedophilia. I mean, come on.
So what the pedophilia doing? Still in the innocence of a child, and we still in product?
Now,
I understand, Tony. I understand the comparison. I definitely understand the comparison because you that would be just like you're supporting this person that's stealing, and it'd be just like you support taking a pedophile to a dance with a bunch of kids. Yeah, it's like are you the same amount of guilty? And you want me to be honest? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm saved, but listen, some of that stuff them boosters be having, baby, I couldn't afford if I wanted to afford. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna tell no stories.
And I don't think that it's the same because half of the products that are in the store, they already rape the children, get them to make it. Apartheid.
Oh yeah. Or they use child labor. Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean by that.
Little 3-year-old, 5-year-olds be working in a factory. What a 5-year-old doing working in a factory? Stop it.
Yeah. So we need to be taken from them. That's us strong arming them companies for abusing our people the way they do.
Yeah.
That ain't the same.
No, it ain't the same. Those are two totally different things. I sure support boosters. I ain't gonna lie. I support black-owned business for it be whatever.
Right.
I'm
on
sorry.
all levels.
On all levels. I support black-owned business.
You know what? I don't believe it or not. I don't. Go ahead, Tony.
I said I definitely support the boosters. If they got anything in my size, come see me.
I don't come across a lot of boosters. I come across when I'm outside smoking crackheads trying to sell me crazy shit. I don't come across boosters often. It's been years.
Oh, you talking about crackheads that be out there trying to sell you socks and shit?
They be everywhere. I live in the hood and they be walking up down the street. Hey, you need a water sprinkler? No, I don't need a water sprinkler. Thank you. Yeah, I got a whole TV right. I don't need no TV.
Like, what am I gonna use the water sprinkler for? They be like, you need a TV antenna? Nigga, this is the age of internet TV. What I need a TV antenna for?
My neighbor, like he had like a crackhead, like he was like moving stuff for white people, and they give him all type of stuff for free. And instead of him getting the stuff and giving it to people, he tried to get it and sell it. And to me, it's in the family of a crackhead.
He's trying to come up.
How you get a whole?
I understand what you said.
If y'all really knew, if y'all knew that person, I don't know. It's pathetic to me.
I understand what you're saying because you've been blessed with it. Why not just bless somebody else? I get that. I totally get that.
But everything is give. Like he's the type of person that will ask you for a favor, but insult you in the same breath and get mad when you don't do what he asks you to do.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I've had to block him. My neighbor the other day had to block him. I forgot I took the block off. I had to put it back on because he don't know how to act, and I ain't got time.
I live in the hood too, so I do understand because we be having crackheads walking by talking about, you want to buy a pair of socks? I need to buy a pair of what? You want to buy a pair of socks? You want to buy this charger thing at the bottom for the bottom of the charger? You need one of them. I'm like, the little block.
Charger boxes. Charger boxes.
Talk about you need a charger block. I'm like,
yesterday
no,
he came when I came outside. He was like, I got this light. You plug it up and it illuminate light on your house, all color lights and this and that. You got a plug. Let me show you. Let me see a plug. Don't you got a plug at your house? Ain't no plugs over here for you. I'm like, no.
Oh, he's up in the
why you gonna do it by the time warnings? You gonna say, give it 25 for it or give me 30 up. No.
That's something that stole from Walmart.
Right, and if they really desperate, they'll tell you, give me 5 for it. What you got? No, they'll say, what you got? What you got?
Now, my thing is, they used to, when I used to live over in the hood on the other side of town on Dunbar, they used to come over there trying to sell Pampers or baby formula.
Tell me something I need. That's something I need.
Well, I hate to tell y'all, I don't believe in stealing, but if it's anything that look cute for my son, I'm all in.
You know what? I can't with you.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
I'm done with you.
You don't steal for you get it for the kids?
Shona will.
I
I get
can't
it
with
for the
her.
family, the friends, all birthdays, Christmas.
All these people are friends. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people.
Y'all, we got a house full. When I say so many kids over here, do y'all want some kids? Y'all better say yeah, because y'all know it's income tax time. Get 1, 2, and 3.
I'm good. I already claimed my mama. I'm good. I got my mama on there. I'm good. I got somebody I'm claiming.
Your mom just give you head of household. The child gonna give you earned income credit. You need
No, I get an extra 500 for her.
But the extra child gonna give you an extra 8,000.
Oh.
Can somebody claim me?
And hate to tell you, if they adopt it, you get a 14,000.
Lord Jesus.
Dang. And we had to adopt them by last year.
Girl, my income tax, I'm like, ooh, we need to put a down payment on another house. What y'all doing?
Hey, everybody, today is Cordell's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Cordell. And stop calling people booty heads. Ain't nobody no booty heads, man.
Let me tell y'all, I
First
love
all
this
that.
Cordell. He one of them black folks, if you tell him, listen, I got something that'll change your life, that baby ain't gonna ask questions. He just gonna try and be on it. I see you, Cordell. Happy birthday, King. Like I say, I'm gonna come after you later.
Lord, what you coming after Legacy for now?
See, you want me to come gather you? I said Legacy.
Ma'am, I'm the gatherer. You forgot I am the gatherer.
Let me
So
tell
you
you,
can't
couldn't
gather
gather
me.
listen, you couldn't gather me if I gave you a small net to help you hold me.
You couldn't gather me if I gave you a whole cloth to come and gather me and pull me together. You could never gather me. Thanks. Boom.
Miss Paula, we love you.
Miss Paula, I want to say thank you again for the sweet potato pie for my birthday. It was so delicious. And girl, I snuck
Yes,
home.
it was.
I didn't tell nobody about it, and I ate it all up before anybody came home.
What, it was a mini pie?
I wanted to call you a name, Tony, but I changed my life.
Tony, it was a mini pie, it was a whole pie.
Savage, what you wanted to call him, a greedy motherfucker?
Something like that, but I don't cuss it from the Miss Paula, so
So where do you draw the lines for supporting a criminal? I always say rules are for fools and discretion is for the wise.
Say that again for the people in the GED section.
Rules are for fools and discretion is for the wise.
I like that.
I like that. I'm like Mr. Brown. I like that.
Do you know it's
Miss
a crime
Juicy.
to have?
Miss Juicy,
Yes.
break that down then.
Well, like you just said, do you know it's a crime to have possession of a stolen product? Then
Remedy said, "Hey,
who can we take to? Who can we hold against the crime against humanity? You know, so the rules are for fools. They making these rules up, and we supposed to go along with it, and they stealing from us, but we can't steal back. So it's wise to know where you are. I don't think stealing from these stores like that is if the booster got away, possession is 9/10 of the law. That's his property.
Come on,
So we ain't got no stolen goods. We got that man's goods, and if you paid for it, you bought it. It ain't
That's Robin
stolen.
Hood. He's stealing from the rich and giving to the and selling to
Right.
the poor.
That's all you doing is Robin Hooding in this heifer. You Robin Hooding it. Yes. Come on, Robin
What other
Hood.
kind of criminals do I support? I support weed dealers,
I know that's right. And that shouldn't even
but
be
not
illegal.
drug
That's
dealers.
stupid.
I don't support drug dealers.
Weed shouldn't even be illegal. That's just a plot by the man who wanted to tax us. Right. It shouldn't even be illegal.
I think to answer your question, Kamal, where do we draw the line when supporting the criminals? I think when the crime does not necessarily affect children, the elderly, ourselves, our life.
Right.
Yeah, when it's not hurting a person.
It's not hurting
Yeah.
a person.
But that
Them
don't make it
stores,
no
them
less of a
stores,
crime because it's not hurting somebody. You say it's not hurting somebody, but you're
Right.
supporting the act of the stealing. It's taken from somebody's pocket.
yeah,
Okay.
mega stores pockets. Like I said,
They got
That's
insurance.
fine, but that don't make
They
it
write
right
that
because
off.
it's a mega store. It's still wrong.
The question wasn't what's right and what's wrong. Is that where do we draw the line? So yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I
still-
understand
That's
what
what
the
he's,
question
but he's
was,
asking
but
you
I
the
just
same.
wanted to make the
He's asking
statement.
you the same thing that Savage is making a statement about. That's what Savage is answering.
So yeah, so we
Mhm.
draw the line. So yeah, it might be wrong, but because it's not hurting anyone, because all retail stores have insurance. So anything that's
all of them.
stolen out of that place is already in there, is already programmed in their bottom line. So they know
Well, the
that
thing
this
about it is, if you steal it from a store, and let's just say, I don't know people's policies on theft, but depending on what you're stealing, it's a possibility it could come back on the employee
Love
that
you,
was
Miss
in the
Paula.
vicinity if it was their area. Good night, Miss Paula. We love you
Good night, Miss
too.
Paula.
I'm just saying, even though they have insurance, it still affects somebody. Like,
You know, I go ahead, Lexi.
I definitely have been a booster myself in some point in my life. So I do understand every point of what people are saying, and I do buy when it's hot. I do. But what Savage is saying is definitely true, because even though we may support it, it causes inflation. It causes stores to raise prices on things due to the fact of them losing inventory. So they have to increase the price on something in the store to make up for that shortage of what they lost. So when that happens, when that happens, thank you. When that happens, it causes prices to increase in these places. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, they do overprice us. They do corner the market and raise the prices of when things happen like that. But I'm not gonna turn down a booster because he say or she say, "Oh, I got this from such and such." If it's within the range of me getting it, Kamal, yes. Now the only place I may not support Kamal boosting is if I know that they stole it right out of your store. Then they gonna have to just go return that or get on from where with me,
Amen.
because
I'm with
I
you.
probably won't buy nothing from nobody who stole it from your store.
but come on, hold on.
But
Kamal
other than
said,
that, I ain't. Go ahead, Savage.
ill-gotten gains. Karma is real. You cannot participate in something you know is wrong and think karma don't see it. My thing is, not only is it inflation, there are stores to this day that have shut down in our community. Darnisha says, hi, y'all. There are stores in our
Hi.
community that I
You
know
know
for
what?
a fact closed down because of the high rate of theft. That Walgreens on Blue Heron and Congress, people stealing too much.
Can I agree with you on that, T Savage? Like my bank, I have a bank that's here in Texas, and my bank is only in Walmart here in Texas. And my bank was closer to me because it was right off of Wheatland. I live off of Polk, and it was off of Wheatland. And that branch had to close down because there was too much theft going on in that store. So now, in order for me to go to my bank, I have to go all the way to Cedar Hill, which is like way yonder, and to get an Uber or a Lyft, I got to pay $20 to go one way to go to my bank and handle bank business because people theft out of the one that was 2 miles away from me. They stole so much that they closed it down and they shut it down.
Cordell asked a question. I have a question.
Come
Do y'all
on.
think a 7-year-old should go to jail for stealing a can of soda?
No.
If it was my child,
I feel
I'd tell him to put him in the
Come
cuffs.
on,
Put him in the cuffs to scare him.
Cordell. I definitely think that is a teaching. That's a teachable moment.
Teachable
That
moment, yep.
There's a very teachable moment to where you do involve the police, you do involve the store manager. Everybody come to an agreement that we gonna come and speak to this child at this moment and let them know that hey, This right here, young man, could cause your parents to have to pay not only for the damages that you caused, they can pay pay the store restitution up to $1,000 for your misdemeanor theft. It can cause you to get a juvenile record where they do tell you, even though they lie and tell you that your juvenile record never comes back and hunt you, it does. Because people have a way of digging into your history. So definitely you don't overlook the situation just because it's a child. You make it a teachable moment, and you also add an ass whipping to it when you're in the store, so that they know not only could you go to jail, but it's an ass whipping coming behind.
I know somebody who child. Go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead, Savage. Ladies first.
I know somebody who child got in trouble as a teenager, and the police brought the child back to the mama. And mama was like, "Would you put him in handcuffs?" And it was like, "No." And the mom was like, "You should have put him in handcuffs. Should have put him in the back of the car." Like, and I can feel that, because if my child get in trouble, and even though they might be letting my child go, but if it's something that she did and you know she did it, put her in handcuffs and throw her in the back of the car. Scare her.
Exactly. I agree.
Scare her. Don't bring her here talking about she got in trouble. No, you should have put them handcuffs in and put her ass in the back of that car.
Exactly.
And have her crying all the way back to my house.
I think they should implement something where if you're a minor, they should put you in jail for at least 24 hours.
Yeah, the shit out of
They won't do that because it'll cost too much money for protection. They have to protect the child, and they don't have the funds to do that.
I don't think
that's Kamal said that's the first time I've heard we used to use jailhouse logic.
Huh? I don't get it. But I don't think
Kamal said so. If someone else breaks a rule, that makes it cool for you to break a rule.
No, I don't steal. I ain't say I steal, and I don't even think I'm associated with stealing when I buy from anybody who has stolen, because I paid money for it. So
yeah,
I bought
when someone lose their job because their inventory is
you can still get in trouble.
Normally you be on point.
But if you get caught, you can still get in trouble, even though you didn't steal the item per se. You're in possession of stolen property. That is a charge.
If your house
the fact that you say I didn't know, the fact that you say I didn't know, that's not sufficient enough. It's not enough. Kamal says someone. Hold on 1 second. Kamal says so when someone loses their job because their inventory is missing, you still feel it's not hurting anyone? That was my point exactly. People lose their jobs behind stuff getting missing, and we know, of course, money. Like, let me ask y'all a question, and this is like a stretch. But if y'all go to a McDonald's or something, and you give them a $10 bill, and they give you change back for 100, do you A, keep the money, or do you B, give it back?
I give it back.
Immediately give it back. And I have
I've been a cashier
more than 3 or 4 times.
I've been a cashier
my life,
before.
someone give me the wrong change, and I'll be like, baby, I only gave you a 5. Oh, thank you. Because literally, if your register come up short anything more than $10, that's an automatic write-up. And depending on who you are, that's an automatic fire.
Automatic fire, yep.
Well,
I've been a cashier before, so yeah.
As a manager, as a cashier, like a manager, when I was younger, at Publix, if your drawer was a penny over one day, 2 pennies over by 15 cents, you could get fired. So I will tell them, even if it's a penny or 2 that they done gave me over, and if they ain't counted back right, I'm gonna show them how to count it so the next person they don't do that to. I don't keep it acting like, oh, I just came up on some money, they snooze, they lose. No, I get their money back.
No, I would never.
But what's the difference between a thief and a liar?
Cordell, you be asking some questions. And Lord, first of all,
back on the topic, Cordell.
Right.
A thief is taking something that don't belong to them. A liar is creating a narrative that don't belong to them. So I don't know. What are you trying to say? You asked me why don't I tell the whole world about us? Why don't you tell them? You the one that got something to lose. You got a wife you'll lose. I ain't gonna lose nothing. So you tell the world about us.
I think that the way the law
And you have been gathered.
Hey,
I
look, but
passed
long
on
as
the
you
torch
know,
to Tam.
Legacy is my boyfriend.
Look, I passed on the torch. I passed on the torch to Tayama. You have been officially gathered. I am no longer the gatherer. You are. You have the title now, and I
Well, but
pass
you
it
heard
on
that
to you.
man. That man said, "Am I gonna?" He put a text in there talking about, "Am I gonna tell the world about us?" You gonna tell the world because your wife ain't finna come gunning for me.
Okay. Period. Wow.
I don't think it should be against the law to steal food.
Especially if you are hungry, because
Right.
it's hard. Like it's hard. Like I'm gonna wait till the topic come up for the night, but
You
it's
know how
hard.
many
So when
people would take advantage of that if it was not illegal to steal food? People just be,
You
I
get
want some
me?
cookies. Like they'll just be taking shit. Because when you give people an inch, they gonna take a mile.
My
It
I
was
don't
this
know, but
man
I
that
think
used
that
to stay about 45th Street, McDonald's. He'll be on the side to where they can't see him. They go to pass out the food. He'll snatch it and take off running. This homeless dude.
my brother used to take us into Albertsons on North Lake, and we ate lunch there every day. We go start in the produce section, we grab some fruit, we go to the deli, we get a sandwich or some chicken, we get something to drink. They ain't never arrest us.
Wow.
wow.
Favorite fair.
I think they just wanted to feed y'all.
That's all.
They probably did. But
Go
I
try
think
that
that
at Publix.
helped me think
Go try that at Publix. You're going to be like,
Publix.
You gonna be a handgun with your
No,
head
they
behind
won't
you.
let me out.
Publix
They
give
won't
me
let me
pickled
out.
mushrooms, and I would put them in the cup, and I would try to pay for them, and they would be like, "No, you don't have enough. That's in like the condiment cup. Go ahead. That's a condiment." I never pay off the salad bar, the pickled mushrooms. Publix give them all the time.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's so much
It's a
that
slip. It's what you call a
the
slippery
companies.
slope. That's really what it is.
That's what I'm
your
saying.
dick
The
crazy.
companies
She
have
said tell the
things
truth.
written to cover it. They lost. You know, there's a lot of places that have enough to give if you go and see about getting it. So it's not necessarily stealing. You can sign up for it. But I just, when that question about the kid and the 7-year-old and the can of soda, no, I don't think
Something about your
he should be
microphone
going.
sound gritty, love.
Cordell said,
My
y'all
mic.
can't answer that simple question. We did answer your
Boy,
question.
I did
And I've
answer that
heard,
question.
I've heard of restaurants like they have signs that say if you're hungry and can't afford to eat, come see the manager. Like I just heard this on the radio the other day, a pizza place. Nobody go hungry. So if you come in there, you ain't got no money, and you know look like you hungry for real. The manager will feed you,
Chick-fil-A
which is
give out
rare,
free chicken
very very
sandwiches.
rare. But the reality is, at the end of the day, these places make all of this food, and they can't keep it for the next day. What they do, throw it
Right.
out. Like they say,
They
anytime
throw
you
it
go to
out.
like KFC or Popeyes, if you go right before they close, they gonna give you a bunch of shit because they got all they gonna do is throw it away anyway. I didn't pay for 15, orders of chicken, but here they go give you bags and bags of food because it's the end of the night and they don't want to waste it. I think it should be a
Yeah.
better system in the place, for stuff for
Now,
things.
Bud,
Yeah,
Bud
because
count every penny.
they
Their
can't
chicken
keep that
is,
same food from the day before because it's health code violation.
but
Yeah.
Buds, they will keep their chicken and sell it the next day for $4.
Yes, Mr. Legacy.
A lot of places, they what happened is years ago, McDonald's used to do that, and somebody got sick, from eating the hamburger carton. I think you was the manager at McDonald's before, and you know you got that burger count at the end of the day, and they were giving it out, and what somebody got sick behind it, and they actually sued McDonald's because they ended up getting the hamburger meat that was way at the bottom, and it ended up suing McDonald's for millions of dollars. So it stopped a lot of companies from actually giving away that food. Now, if you happen to climb into the dumpster and get it, that's a different thing. But as far as them just giving it to you, a lot of companies have policies against it. Now, it is a shame that all that meat and bread and all that stuff go to waste, but, you know, companies get sued behind people getting, you know, sick behind, you know, old food that was cooked that day, but done been put in, you know, waste facilities that haven't been cleaned, and all type of bacteria and stuff grows in those bins and things. So that's a lot of reasons why companies just throw away that food.
They going back to doing it. Whole Foods, I go and pick up food every Monday from Whole Foods. I get produce, dairy, meat, and bakery. Sometimes it be canned sodas, crackers and stuff, but I'm on like every week so far. I've gotten bananas, I've gotten apples, I've gotten oranges, I've gotten cucumbers, zucchini, squash, hamburgers, chicken, meatballs.
But you don't eat all
cornbread,
that though. Who do you give the
beans.
meat to?
No, I give all that out. Eggs, milk. I give it to hungry people, homeless people. I don't eat
That's a
that. I
blessing.
collect it to give it, but
That's
they
a
give it.
blessing.
So
It's a blessing.
like that's like you say, Robin Hood. Say it again.
That's what the churches should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
a lot of the churches get all that food as
found out.
donations.
Mm-hmm. But they go to like the charities and try to get it through third party instead of going straight to the store and making a relationship with the actual store and having that store manager give it before it goes to the charity. You get it right from the store. You get a whole lot.
Juicy, is it possible for you to leave out and come back in?
I'll see you later.
No, because
But
yeah, because of that
and
mic.
that's true. A lot of places do give away stuff, but what they be scared of is, yeah, let's say they gave 5 homeless people this food, and they say we here every Monday we give this away. When that next Monday comes, it's gonna be 50 of them, and then that 50 multiplies into 100, and then now they got a lot of homeless people here trying to get it at this place, and they don't want that type of crowd around. So that's why they end up, you know, if you don't look a certain type of way, savage.
Kamal said it should be against the law to steal food. However, what needs to happen is if they legitimately need help, our community and government needs to make sure they get involved. No punishment, just help.
Then the government want to put you through too much.
Well, if it's gonna be against the if it's gonna be against the law, Kamal, and we're gonna make it illegal, that means that it needs to be punishable. So therefore, if it's not gonna be punishable, then it's not a law, and then it's not gonna stand for anything. That just means that you just keep doing it over and over because I know that is not, there's nothing that's gonna be done to me. So that's what cash assistance is. That's what food stamps is. That's what food banks and things are for. But at the end of the day, most people who we even people who run those facilities end up abusing the system because they can turn around and they know that they got me, they got Tony, they got Donald Savage and Tiama, that's a family member. They'll call us in who really don't need it and tell us to get in line for it. And now we got six spots that's been taken away from individuals who need it. So in order to make that situation work, is we need to have a system to where, you know, if they're in that still, you know, they make it so hard to get food stamps, you know what I'm saying, to where people, you know, they got to go through so much. Oh, well, you ain't put your baby dad on child support. we're gonna sanction you. Oh, you ain't do this, we're gonna cut it off. If you are a government assistant that's trying to help individuals, then as long as they're complying with making the mandated, reports, and if you really want to help people, then govern the damn food stamps and make sure that the people are utilizing the food stamp for their homes and not just to get it. And don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative of people that sell food stamps, but I buy them. But if we're going to talk about making it official, you have to correct the judicial system first and say, hey, what are y'all doing? Because the vast majority of those individuals are receiving food stamps behind our back and we don't even know it.
Cordell said, okay, let me see if y'all going to answer this question. So if you own a food store in your community, would y'all feed y'all community like give away food?
I would.
I definitely would. I would have a day. I would have 2 days out of the week set aside where what I would do is, first of all, I would have some sort of system set up where I could be like, okay, what you do is bring your proof of income at the beginning of the month, and let me see really where you at, and if you really in need, you be on the list to come in and get that free food twice a week. So
What if I
you
ain't got no
ain't on the
income?
list.
You're gonna run
I ain't
out
got
of
no
business.
income. Then what?
Oxtails and more have a thing where they used to. I don't know if they still do because I ain't shopped there in a while. But say you're on food stamps and your food stamp card is at zero, but you can go there with your zero food stamp card and still get food. You just got to make sure you food stamp. You can't have no food stamps, but you need food, and they're gonna give you a whole meal. You know how they got them different meal plans? You get meat, eggs, milk, bread. They give you everything in that store. They got a whole meal plan. Oxtails and more do it. It's a couple stores down in Palm Beach. Even what's that?
Juicy, just like you said, you might not know. Me neither. Just like you said, they may not be in business because if I can go get Tayama food stamp card after she done went and get her card because it's on zero and go and get food, them folks gonna go out of business that way because they're gonna be giving away more than they're bringing in.
Oxtails and more on Military Trail been doing that for years, and they ain't out of business.
Right.
I think they buy so much stuff. They get so much meat wholesale.
They got it listed on the wall. People don't read. People who know, you know what? How the Kabbalions say, what's for you and what falls on your eyes is for you. Everybody ain't supposed to see everything. Everybody ain't supposed to receive everything. What might be stealing to some might be a blessing to one. Kamal, we thinking of stealing in the Bible as a sin, and so now that holds us to contentment and stuff. But that ain't stealing if you need it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
It is still stealing. Just because you need it don't make it not stealing. It's still stealing.
Tonight you been backwards. Normally you don't be backwards. You be on point. What you been up to lately?
If the booster stole it and you bought it, you ain't steal it.
But
it's still stealing. You're participating. You are an accessory to theft.
If you
so it's still stealing. You could say
if it wasn't supply and demand, they wouldn't be going to get it because there's no demand for it. But long as there's someone that they know they could get it off to, you will have people keep stealing. But that biking part, if I take a Predator with me to a party with kids, I don't even see how those two fell into place with each other.
Yeah, because I ain't even hanging around a Predator.
A Predator, I'm going to take your butt to a field and see how many clips I can empty off into you before you
heard me.
So I don't know. Don't know.
No, I'm not gonna.
Personally, I think if I owned a corner store in the community, and his question was, would I give away food? No, I'm in business.
How would I give away food?
No, I'm in business to make a profit. I'm not in business to give away the stuff. So in most community stores,
if you in a community and you got a mama, and you know mama got 6 kids, mama got 3 jobs. They don't send the kid to the store to get a box of cereal because they ain't have no food, cereal and milk. the kid only got enough for the milk and can't afford the cereal, or the food stamps ran out and can't get the cereal, you wouldn't just give the box of cereal?
Yeah, let me tell you, listen, I'm gonna mess y'all up.
So in that case, yes, I would do it. But as far as like Cordell saying, well, okay, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm just giving feed the community.
No, that's too much. That's too much. I mean, because if it's in the community, if it's a family-owned store, 9 times out of 10, everybody know everybody in the area. You know who poor and who not.
Exactly.
You know if they bullshit and they pulling up in a Mercedes Benz talking about we need some cereal. No,
Drake,
you
let
don't.
me help
you need a Honda.
If you low income and you got 6 kids, let me tell you what happened. Your food stamp, they getting over $1,200 a month. And out of them $1,200, now you talking to a professional buyyourfoodstamp.com. These have for selling it. So then at the end of the month, when your jet ain't got it, nah, your butt is tripping.
But just because you got 6 kids don't mean you go automatically qualify for $1,200 worth of food stamps.
That's true. They make it so hard.
And that's the topic tonight. The topic tonight is why is it so hard to get help? It's based off your income. So if they think you making a little bit of money,
a little bit,
you ain't getting much of a food stamp, no matter how many children you have. And that's the problem. That's the issue.
I know is
I was homeless.
They balling.
I was home. That's okay. That's you don't know everybody in the world. I was homeless. I could barely get food stamps, and I ain't had nowhere to live. I had a pizza job. I think I might have made I made less than $13 an hour. I wasn't breaking, and it was temporary, and it wasn't every day. And then people wouldn't give me food. I think they might have gave me like 100 and something. Like they didn't give me nothing. And I had a job. So you got to be like, excuse my French, on your dick.
I don't know. I ain't trying to get there, dog.
No, of course nobody's trying to get there, but I'm just saying, before I became established, that's what I had to deal with.
Right.
Cordell said, D-Lo and Juicy, y'all have a good heart. I can tell when y'all get money, y'all ass going to be too stingy as hell, just like the rest of the rich folks.
I don't know. All I can tell you is,
who said that?
Really?
You can't put everybody on, because then you're going to be put off. Y'all better remember.
I'm learning that every day, because I done been too nice to people. I done gave to a lot of people. And I've given till I ain't had.
You know what you could do? Maybe twice a month, you have your grandmama or somebody cook a meal and invite the community to come out so you can mingle and show love to the people that spend with you. I would do that. But give away the product. You on the bike end, you're going to lose. One thing in business, that revolving door is a motherfucker.
I had a shop, and I wanted to sell smoothies and stuff out of it. But before I could get everything up and going, I would hold French fries, and we would have the DJ and stuff come, and I would cook a big pot of soup every day, and it was free. You could come eat some soup. People could eat soup, but they definitely was gonna buy something to drink. They bought fish. They ate soup too, and they got the free soup. But they spent money, and I still made it. I didn't close my doors because I gave soup away, and I gave soup away every day.
I'm gonna say this right quick, and then we're gonna move on. I feel like if you provide for God's people, God will provide for you. Period. Now let's move on to the letter of the day, because we've been instructed by the leader and it's time to move on. So you gonna play.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com.
Dear ATL friends and family, I am a 62-year-old female married to a 73-year-old man. We have been married for 40 years. We have 3 children who are all grown, out of the house with children of their own. I am an attorney for a local law firm, and my husband is a community pastor at the local church for over 30 years. Here's the issue. For the last 15 or so years, I feel my husband, the good old pastor, has been cheating on me with other women. To be honest, I have no real proof other than a woman's intuition and the lawyer's great judgment. He does things that will be called suspect. He always deletes call records on his phone, deletes all text messages, deletes all emails, frequently comes in late hours and says he was out ministering or she put discipleship, but she meant anyway. I'll just change her words. Congregating with members and non-members of the church, mostly women. I cannot recall the last time we have done anything together outside of the church, and the intimacy has been far and few between. When we do have sex, it is only for a few minutes. I remember when we used to go all night long. At this point, I don't know what to do, and prayer is not making anything better. ATL family and friends, I know you will give it to me straight. What should I do?
Okay. Let me tell you. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. You know in your heart of hearts that something is off.
Yeah.
Lexi, what's this prick on your face for?
Had me when she
You
said
know
we
what?
don't do nothing.
I say, I'm going to say this to you by you being a lady of God. Pray that God reveal everything in the dark and pull it to the light. Let me tell you, it works wonders.
And she been praying and praying ain't working.
Prayer ain't working. She just
She
said
might
that.
be praying for the wrong thing. She might be praying, God, fix my marriage. God, make me and my husband go back to where we was. She may not be saying, God, reveal what it is that I need to see.
She's not saying that because she's not ready to digest what's going on.
Okay.
She's not saying. See, a lot of times as believers, we don't say stuff like reveal things to me or God, let your will be done. We like, God, just what I want, blah, 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 blah. But this might not be what God wants for you.
Might not be in his will.
Because let me tell you, my mom was faint line and swim for me to do something. I say, God, is this something you want me to do? When I tell you, he kicked open the gates and was like, Tayama Nicole Copeland, let me tell you what you not going to do. I was like, amen, that's all you needed to show me. I'm going to take you on your word because I told you to show me. So that's what you need to do. Ask God to show you what it is. In the words of Legacy, women's intuition, oh, that ain't nothing but you being nosy. So we ain't going to be nosy. Let God kick open them gates and show you what's in the dark.
Now, I'm a
But the thing about it is also,
go ahead.
Thing about it is also is the actions are showing that he's hiding something. The fact that he's deleting texts and deleting, who deletes every email?
I need to. Mine full.
I'm pretty sure everybody got at least 1,000 or more messages in their email.
I got 30.
Not me. I even clean out my spam.
Okay, but I bet you're not deleting your whole text logs and call logs.
Oh nah, girl. Let me tell you, I keep that proof.
That tells me he's hiding something. He's hiding something. Question is, what is it? Is he cheating with the woman or is he cheating with the man? That's the question you need to be asking.
Okay, that's the
there must
question.
be something serious for him to delete everything. Everything.
Especially if part of it.
And then you say when it's time for them to be intimate, it's only for a few minutes. I don't think he could be cheating with somebody. If he coming that fast for you in a few minutes, he's not relieving himself for nobody else unless it's just a quick nut.
Look at my best friend.
Because most of the time, if you sleeping with somebody outside of a relationship on a regular basis, it takes you a long time to nut. But if you're not sleeping with nobody, you nut quick because you ain't had it in a minute.
So come through, Pastor Drayton.
But yeah, you know it quick if you ain't had the minutes. So if it's only a few minutes, it might be something deeper there than what you think, unless you just having a ejaculation time problem and he can't last long.
Well,
That could be a part of their old age too.
She is
Because she did
62.
say that he was 673. So it could be either or. I don't know. What you gotta say, Legacy?
Hold on, before Legacy say anything, I was gonna say if in the last 15 years his behavior has changed. I'm a firm believer if a person's behavior has changed, then something about them has changed. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're in a relationship, there's something called a pattern. You know, and people develop patterns. And although the patterns do change throughout the year, but you still have a pattern. You know, if I'm with somebody, I know every morning you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Every morning you pray. You know, every morning, you know, we go to the gym at, you know, some 7 to 8, you know, 8:30 we rise. You know, there's things called patterns. So if after, let's say, 20, 30 years now, your patterns have changed, and for the last 20 years, you're now doing something different, like deleting this, and deleting this, which you wasn't doing in the first 30 years of our marriage, then why now you're deleting them and you wasn't doing it before? Because if she's complaining about it now, that means prior to the last 15 years of her suspecting something, maybe he wasn't deleting everything. So now that he is, what changed in the situation to make your pattern now change? So yes, I agree that maybe he is cheating, and it's not necessarily guaranteed that it could be a female. She assuming it is because she wants to wholeheartedly believe that he's a heterosexual male because he's married to her, but he may be bisexual.
If it walk like a duck, quack like. If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck.
It must be
a duck.
Aflac.
You know, so yeah. I know Legacy deletes all his texts and all that kind of foolishness.
How you just gonna throw my brother under the bus like that though?
Because when you ask the question, he raised his hand.
See, I got your
I thought he had something to say.
When you said who deletes
I'm waiting, girl. I'm waiting. Come on in the room, Mr. Legacy. Come on in the room.
I said, come on in the room.
Oh, just get so cool. I gotta hold myself.
And the right side on the
I gotta hold myself. Woo. I get so full.
You put that in your shadow. You put that in your shadow.
I get so full. I gotta hold myself. Woo. Oh my God. Okay, I'm all right now. I'm all right. I had to hold myself. I got so full.
I just so can't with y'all.
Now,
so what's that Legacy?
I just want to know. I want to know what was the age of the woman and the age of the man.
She's 62.
The man's 73.
She's 62.
She how old?
62.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna let's just get to the chase. Both of these old ass individuals. The man don't find that woman desirable. That man don't find that fucking woman desirable. Hold on.
Sexual peak.
I gave y'all. I let y'all have it.
Don't do that to her.
I did this.
Which is always best when
that
you
man
do that.
Don't want to roll over. That man don't want to roll over and grip hold to that old wrinkled sagging ass. He don't. She still love his saggy balls, and that's cool. But he don't want that. He just want her to be his wife. He just want her to be his wife.
And the first lady.
He don't even care if she go get some.
I don't want to be your wife. See, I'm gonna become a nerd.
He don't even care. Then this is my problem. This woman is 60-some years old, checking a 70-some-year-old man's cell phone. What the hell is really going on? This shit is infectious right here. Where these hoes want to go through people's phone.
She ain't no hoe. She married to
What
him
is
now.
wrong?
She ain't no hoe. She married
Listen,
to
I
him.
don't give a damn who she married to. I don't care if she married to the man next door. That's his phone. That's her phone. Leave that shit alone.
But that's her husband. She has a right, sir. That's her husband. That's her husband.
Again, I'm gonna try
Mary,
it again.
you
Wait
gotta
a minute.
understand.
I don't care
You
if
gotta
it's his
understand.
phone.
Me and
You
my
gotta
husband
understand.
had each other
Leave that
passcodes.
alone.
Listen. You
Listen, that's
don't know
good.
because you've never been married.
No,
So you
I
don't
let
know
everybody
marriage.
talk.
And the
let
marriage deal
everybody
is
talk,
totally
brother Allen.
different
I
than
let
being
everybody
single.
talk.
Listen,
what
listen.
Alan
Let
was
me
crazy.
interject.
I'm gonna let
Can
you.
I interject? Can I interject? Can I
No,
interject?
there is no
You
interject.
don't
I
know.
gave you a chance.
No, can I interject? Listen,
He
you
said
don't know
no.
because you don't know because you've never been married. So you don't know that there's a difference when it comes to being married and being single. That when they married each
John
other,
Allen, if I
that
got
became
married
part of her
tomorrow,
rights
if
to
I
be able
got
to go
married
through his phone.
tomorrow, if
That
I got
became part of
married
her right.
tomorrow, she better not touch my fucking phone.
That's because you sneaky as hell. That's why. You sneaky and you hoish. That's why.
It does
She wouldn't need to
no.
hold
I
your
pay my
phone
own
because
bill.
when you running your mouth,
I
you'll
pay my
hand a girl
own
your
bill.
phone.
You sneaky and hoish. Let's
You gave
gather
me
you.
your phone.
Listen,
Well, let me say this right quick.
It's 3
I just want to say this
locks
right
on
quick.
here.
I want to say this right quick. My parents are married. I'm 38. They've been married for 40 years. I have never, not one time, ever seen my mother grab my father's phone or vice versa. Never.
Because she's
It
never had
depends
anything to
on
be
it
suspicious of.
depends. I'm
Man,
talking.
your
It
mama fine.
depends.
Your mama ain't worried about that.
But listen, it depends on the relationship between the two married people.
Yes.
If that's something that y'all do, that's what y'all do. It varies by this couple. So just because this couple, you got each, like me and my ex-husband, we had each other cell phone passcode. And when he switched it, bitch, I know something up. You don't change your password. That's what he used to say to me. Wasn't nothing up. I was just being messy. But it depends on the two people that's in the marriage. So you can't really say you never been married. You don't know. Because it's still a relationship, even though it's not a marriage. You know, it's still a relationship.
Right.
I think there's a difference.
And that's why I say, listen, some
Ain't no
things,
difference.
some
That's why you
things,
got common
some
law. People
things
that's
we
been
look
married.
for. And Savage made a valid point. She went back and got that when she said, we talking about a 73-year-old man. And you
Reverend,
Sorry, legacy. Come on, say, leave that old man alone.
Reverend is doing the best he can. I
That
know
man
that's
got his
right.
I'm getting mad
Viagra,
at y'all.
his
Y'all acting
Geritol,
like y'all
his
don't see this old
Cialis,
man
and
on
he
TikTok.
good.
It's Cialis, everything. Come on.
He good for 5 minutes. He
Y'all
good for 5
see this
minutes.
old
That's
man on
it. Minute
TikTok.
6, he through.
A
He through.
couple pumps and a hump.
Savage.
A couple pumps and a hump.
Guess what?
Right.
The man
Oh my
is
God.
basically, when you, just like you said, Savage, if the man is not not engaging in sex frequently, if he's not having sex frequently, there's an opportunity, there's a great chance that he's gonna have an orgasm sooner than later. The more work you put in, the more practice you get, the longer you should sustain yourself. And I know he probably hurrying up and get it. Or he's having problems, or he's probably trying to hurry up because he want to get off her wrinkled skin.
Why you always gotta be?
Everybody that's 62 ain't wrinkled. You ain't never seen a fine 62-year-old?
Thank you.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm telling him. They
My
act like they
mother-in-law
don't
is
serve
fine
you.
as hell, and my mother-in-law is 60 years old. Now, fine, gorgeous.
Man,
at 60 years old.
Everybody
Thank
that's
you.
62 ain't wrinkly.
Thank you.
Jeanette, hi Jeanette. Welcome. Hit that subscribe, mama. If you
My
haven't
mother-in-law
already.
don't have one wrinkle. She don't have no wrinkles. Not one.
The red button.
That's a lie. She got one. You just can't see it.
I just see it, right?
Everybody at
And I
60,
don't want to see
you got
Look, and I don't want to
listen,
see it.
at 60, you got a wrinkle somewhere. Your ass ain't
I don't want to
60.
see. I don't want to see it. I don't
But
want
I
to
have
see
seen,
it.
look at Angela Bassett.
Fine.
How old is she? That bitch fine as swine.
She is 64 years old.
Like, yeah.
64. 64. Come on, look
There
at
are
Juanita
some
Bynum.
nice, attractive.
Look at Juanita Bynum. Juanita Bynum is 63 years old. I never knew
Even
she
if
was
you
that
go,
old.
even if you don't even talk about famous people, because of course famous people gonna look good when they're old because they got the money. Go on TikTok and look at some of the women in their 50s and 60s. Them
Not
bitches
even
be
the
big.
women, the men. That one
I'm,
old
we
man
talking,
that's
I'm
like
talking
he,
about, I'm
he
talking
is
to
so
Legacy
fine to the
specifically.
mabuka.
I'm talking Legacy specifically because he said he probably trying to get that wrinkle skin off of her, off of him. Everybody that's 60 ain't wrinkle, baby.
Savage.
Yeah, they ain't.
Savage. I wish you listen. We talk numbers, and I guarantee they're way more wrinkly than there are potentially fit 60-some-year-old women out here in this society. So let's
I'm
not
not
just
denying
base
that, but
that
how
off
you
of
know that
20
she
people
one
you
of
know.
them? I'm not denying that,
Right.
but
I'm
how
just
you know
talking
she one of them?
hypothetically. I'm just talking.
Right.
Genetic
Man, the best
erectile
advice you
dysfunction.
could take
No,
from
you
this
just talking. You
letter,
just you're
pray to
not
God
talking
to show you
hypothetically.
what you need to see.
You're not talking hypothetically. You talking out your ass as usual. That's what you.
Exactly.
That's what you
Ma'am,
talk
the best thing you can do is
out your
pray to
ass.
God to show
Don't
you the
nobody
things
talk
in the
more out
dark
their
and
ass
bring
than
them
you
to the
done,
light.
Alan. Nobody.
Oh, I don't talk out my ass.
Listen,
My ass is exit only.
all the time.
Thank you.
All the time. All
Exit
the
only.
time.
I just sent you a
All the time.
picture of this lady who is 62.
It's a
Will you
possibility.
You'll never be
Jeanette,
able to get.
there
You'll
is
never
a
be able to get.
possibility that it does not work.
It's kind of cloudy, but
He's 73 years of age. Go ahead, Juicy.
So
Tony,
Legacy,
I
I'm
just
trying
sent him
to
a
ask the
picture of a
question. You
62
trying
year
to say
old
a
lady.
72, 73-year-old man can't rock your world? A woman's world, full throttle, put y'all young bucks to shame?
I don't
Answer the
I don't
question.
know that. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that. I wouldn't know that.
So you let me know you ain't gonna have shit going when you in your 70s. So, okay. So y'all
Ooh,
women take
got
note
him.
while y'all
Well,
going
what I
crazy
will
about
tell
Got
you
women.
that
Got him.
at
Yeah.
70, I'm just hoping to be. I'm still hoping to be breathing at 70.
Let me tell you,
Oh my God.
that's when perfection come in, and that wine is just right, and everything is spectacular. Okay.
How old is she?
So
62.
old enough
She's
to
how much?
get it.
She's 62.
62.
Good God from Zion. Wow. What is she eating?
Tony.
Leaves and bushes.
Exactly.
She's eating
That's-
leaves and bushes
That's
and
exactly
berries.
what she's eating.
I'm
That's
no
what she
lie, no
eats.
cap.
That's what she eats.
62. 62
believe
years.
it.
Oh wow. She fine as hell.
And she stays in the
She
gym.
is. Yeah, she fine as hell.
So
She
the
is.
lady in this letter could be the same way.
Why
Right.
she why
Maybe
I
the
don't
And she
her?
could be the
reason
same.
this pastor is not feeling her. So it don't have to be her. Him.
Yeah.
He's the one making all these changes and doing different. Now, the one thing you said that I do agree with, my grandparents, the older they got, they end up sleeping in separate rooms. My
Yeah.
granddaddy didn't not like my grandmother and want her around, but it was just got to the point where he wanted his own space. He liked her and he loved her and wanted her there as his wife. But at that moment, he wasn't into sex like that. He was into companionship. It wasn't about the wrinkle body. It was about his place and where he was in his world. And so I think that this wife might need to look at, they have an 11-year age gap. While she was playing with Barbie dolls,
Yes.
he was doing something different. So she need to take in consideration and figure out in this new era of his life, how can she open up that gap of love
Gap
and
between it.
reconnect
Yeah. Because it's
It
not
ain't
always
about
about
that.
sex. Yeah.
The legacy.
Not all about
Okay, but y'all missed a lot in that letter. This lady is giving y'all different scenarios, different places, coming in late. So we gonna go with this narrative of an old wrinkly man that is trying to lay his butt down. London Bridges, the lights on at 7.
I also look
But
at
guess what? He may be just like what you just asked me, Tiama. he might be young, he might be old and fit, and like the, he do mission. He go out and do ministry late nights. He go out to hospitals and things like that. That's what pastors do. They go into different hospitals.
I hate to tell you, being COVID, you ain't going in no hospital, Mr. Legacy. So,
I think ministers. Hold on. I think clergy can, but as a pastor's daughter, I will say this. I'm not on the man's side, but being in the house growing up with a pastor, there are times where they come home late, where they called out of the bed in the middle of the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because somebody's son got shot, somebody's mama is on her dying bed. Like it's really like that. It's really like that. It's really like that. But in this instance, the signs are pointing towards infidelity only because of the fact that he is deleting call logs and records. Because if that's what he was really doing, it's no need for you to delete call logs and records.
Not at all.
It's no need for that.
Not at all.
Well, I'll say on the defense of, I have an iPhone.
Jeanette said, "Who laying hands at night?" If your mama dying on a dying bed and the daughter called to say, "Pastor, I need you to come and lay hands on my mama because she about to transition," the pastor gonna come.
But let me
I'm not speaking off of something I heard, Mama. I'm speaking off of what I lived for 30 years.
Drake, if that's the case, you would tell your wife, Sister Thelma, Mom is leaving the earth. I'm going over to Sister Thelma's house. That communication will be real wide open.
Right. That's what I'm saying. In this particular instance, what I'm saying is those scenarios are absolutely possible. But in this particular situation, in this letter, based upon his guilty actions, is leaning towards him being not faithful.
Why is it guilty? Exactly. Why is it guilty? Why is it considered a guilty action? That's his phone. He can delete what he wanted to delete.
Action because anybody that delete their call logs and their texts got something to hide. What are you hiding? Yep. What are you hiding?
But is it But it's his phone. It's his phone.
It is, but it look bad.
By her being that old, what makes her want to go in his phone?
I'm not negating that she was going in the phone. Like I said earlier, it depends on their specific relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, you know what you will accept and what you'll tolerate and what you won't. Some people be like, it don't matter. Other people be like, my phone is a no-go. Some people sleep, eat, sit with their phone. They can't even take it into the bathroom without their phone. So it just depends on the people.
Because they know y'all waiting to get it.
Not y'all, because if I got to check your phone, I don't need to be with you. That means I don't trust you.
I ain't talking about you, Shannon. I'm just talking in general.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. And you don't give me your phone, I'm going to start clocking you.
Hell no.
Give me your phone.
Hell no.
They say hell no.
No. Hell no.
I'm not even studying Legacy. I told you the man.
Now you can go buy me a phone. You said, tell me, you can go buy me a phone, and then that phone right there, you can check that motherfucker when you want to.
You ain't gonna do shit on that phone. You smart.
We going to get a phone tomorrow.
You ain't gonna do nothing wrong on that phone because you know she's ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid.
Y'all on this podcast what to do with the phone. So I tell you quick, keep your phone. I'm gonna clone it anyways. Sit close enough to me. I'm gonna get it anyway.
So this is exactly why I can't. That phone thing don't touch mine. I don't give a damn if we 101 and you 97. If that phone ring, don't you touch my shit.
Nigga say 101. Like the Dalmatians.
Don't you touch my shit.
So
Legacy, less than 20 minutes. Legacy told
that
me
right
I'm
there
so glad
do not belong to you.
It's a legacy.
That man told me I'm so glad you my
Hey,
sister.
Savage, listen. Hey, tell me why. Y'all don't remember it was a thing? Y'all don't remember it was a post? It was a post on Facebook one time of a dude. It was a post on Facebook one time of a dude who had got admitted to the hospital. And they were hooking him up they had to hook him up to his IV, and he asked, "Where my wife at?" They say, she was heading downstairs. He said, "Where my phone at?" The wife had got the phone and were going to get in the car and were pulling off. The nigga ran and dove on the hood of the car. Somebody let me get my phone, holding on to the hood. Listen, listen. I'm taking cause you ain't got no business with my phone. You don't pay for that.
No, you do. No, cause you doing some raunchy shit, and you don't want her to know. That's what that is. You
What is the importance of
legacy if you did.
Listen, she ain't even gonna be.
You wouldn't be legacy if you did.
She's not on my bank account. If she was, my wife can't be on my bank account. We could have a joint account. We just had this discussion. So if I don't want you on my bank account, I damn sure don't want you on my phone account. So you just hold your shit because I ain't going through your shit.
So backwards to me. That is so backwards to me. If it's your life, you guys are not using protection. So you trust her with your life, but you don't trust her with your money or your phone.
Come on. I applaud you, Tiama. Get him.
Interesting. Real interesting.
I can
good stuff.
I don't. That's a no-go for me. That's a no-go.
You get another life. You can't get another phone.
No, I'm pretty sure when I get to heaven and get these angel wings, I ain't gotta worry about that no more. I ain't gotta worry about none of that. If that happens, I'm gonna get me some wings,
angel wings,
and a halo, and I ain't gotta worry about none of that no more. But ain't nobody.
Ma, get him. Give him the look. Get him, Ma.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Legacy. I don't know about angel wings. I'm sorry.
You cannot be on my bank account, but yet you can hold my whole life in your hand.
That's something that I'm just not willing to just give away with. Everybody need to have something that belongs to them. Everybody gotta have something that belongs to them.
You have. That's why you have.
You gotta have something that belongs to you. I need a little space.
Listen, that's why you have an individual account. That's why you have an individual account, and then you have a joint account. That's what that's for. You still have your own
phone. And that's why you have an individual phone. If I needed to share a phone, then guess what? We gonna get one phone and we gonna be good.
Legacy, but y'all living in the same house. She got the keys. All your valuables is in that house. She has the keys to come and go in your house.
No, she don't.
That makes no sense.
She don't. No,
Tony,
she don't.
She trust me with your debit card.
She do.
If I come say, Tony, can I get your debit card?
No, not to go nowhere. I don't trust nobody like that.
Let me tell you, there's not
to do what with it
in my life that would not. It doesn't matter. If I ask for it, I never have to say, Junior, can I get your card?
I don't. See, this is the thing. I don't make it personal. If my wife, you asked me a question. If my wife came to me and said, "Babe, I need the card to go do something," then that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Your card to go do something, but she's not gonna be because you got a limit that you can take off the card. So guess what? You're not gonna be able to walk in the bank and clear me. Because your name is on the account. I saw it happen. I just saw Dr. Dre White.
Let me help you.
I saw y'all saw it too. Hold on, say. I saw Dr. Dre White walk into a bank where Dr. Dre White was on an account. The account had $460,000 in it and they were going through the divorce. And because her name was on the account, they let her walk out of there with $460,000 while they were going through a divorce. And he couldn't stop it because guess what? Her name is on the account also. I'm not allowing nobody to have access to something like that of mine that I work for. But now, if it's a joint account and she go in there and swipe it and get it,
but Legacy,
can I say this? And I don't mean to
listen, let me bring you down to the broke people.
I'm gonna just say it.
We
say
broke.
100.
Then don't say
we are broke. So how much I'm gonna walk away with? So what you guarded?
You selfish. You would be selfish in a relationship.
That's not something I'm really.
Yeah, you selfish.
Your 40 cents. You guarded.
I'm guarding it. I don't want
not 40 million.
Hold on. It
Legacy be tripping.
Just
We thinking
selfish.
about these billionaires,
Just
so we don't need
selfish.
that type of extra.
Right.
Legacy just be
These
talking
little
for the
couple of
show.
thousands that you
Tay,
trying to hold from the world,
Tay,
come back to earth. Get back in here with us broke people.
Come
We
on.
need that
listen,
Come
shit.
back.
You still
Come back
are
here.
you
Tay,
still getting
Come back.
married on the 15th of November?
Get back
Tay,
in here.
I'm with you. I feel you on that. I
Tony,
feel you on that. But
listen, Tony is a hands-on business person. Do I always call you when I'm coming to your house?
No. Sometimes you do.
I just
Sometimes
pull up. Listen, I put my key. I have my own personal key. I put it in the door, and I go right to his room. And I walk past a whole bunch of merchandise, not just oils. If you trust somebody, you trust them till they make you not trust them. Legacy,
Anymore,
you
right.
guarding 40 cents like you got 2.8 million in the bank. Come back here with us broke people. We not Dr. Dre. We not. You be tripping. Look at my baby. She keep coming back.
Let me
This
tell you
is Auntie
something.
baby. Y'all see my baby?
Let me tell you something. Legacy, is Legacy still with us?
Yeah, you know he over there laughing at it probably getting cussed out. What you mean I can't be on your account? I want y'all to know he put on this whole show like he is the perfect gentleman. Am I lying?
Not at all.
Even when we go to eat, he makes sure I have my plate first.
He
Don't he?
open car doors.
Open up the door, pull
Open
out
the-
my chair. You want that? Okay, pull out that card. Literally, put his cell phone in my hand.
Don't
I didn't
let
ask
you
for
lift,
his cell phone.
don't let you lift nothing heavy.
Facts. That's why I say Legacy is way sweeter than what he put off. So let me tell you, that's why them girls be going crazy for this man. He knows how to be the perfect gentleman. What comes out his mouth does not match the man that's in that body.
He just put on the asshole persona.
Exactly.
I know his Legacy ain't no asshole in real life. That's why I fuck with him alone.
Hey, look,
Legacy not
even
no
you told
asshole.
me
He
that.
just
You
put on
told
the
me I'm
persona.
nice in person.
You showed off. Cause baby, when I met you in person, I was like, what happened to the lady from ATL show? Wait a minute. The one that be gathering Legacy. Wait a minute.
Legacy.
yes,
Like he done got
Okay. Like Tiama said, you gotta
yes.
trust somebody, and you gotta trust somebody until they give you a reason not to trust them. Perfect example. Me and Darren been best friends and call each other brothers for over 30 years now. Darren put a post on Facebook. He said, I need all my close friends to inbox me your social security number. I didn't question it. I just inboxed him my social security number. And ain't think nothing of it. He inboxed me back and he called me and said he didn't need it. He just wanted to see who really trusted him. And out of all the people that's close friends, about 3 people did it.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, when you have your own right, you have your own mind that this is something that you're not willing to do, then that's just something you're willing to do. It has nothing to do with the fact of me trusting it. Everybody have what is called a standard and barriers. And when it comes to me, you know, with I don't know, I don't want people, because I've heard Tiama say it to me on numerous occasions, you know, what is it with me with women? I think women are very beautiful, and I think they're the light for the world. But at the same time, I also know, no disrespect to the women on the podcast at all, y'all are very deceitful, conniving individuals.
And men can't be shut that shit up. Kamal said, Legacy Kamal said,
You asked me.
Kamal said, if Legacy ever tried to get married, I was definitely in that ceremony. That bro can't ever get married.
Right.
Did you
He
hear
too
that,
selfish to
Legacy?
be married.
Say what?
married on the 15th.
Kamal
You too
said
selfish to be
if
married, I
he
said.
get married, he will definitely end that ceremony because you one of them bro that can't get married.
You too selfish to be married, Legacy. Let's be
You
honest.
know what? The comment,
I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe that. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get married one day, but I mean, right now I just don't see it. I don't see it in my near future. It's too much. It's too much of a
He's
headache.
gonna be 99 and a half at the altar.
You're right.
With a cane.
With a
And he
walker.
gonna live an hour before he die.
Well,
with a walker, he gonna be up there with a walker.
Well,
his dentures gonna fall out.
Now he gonna have that blue cane just like you got down there.
Listen, Legacy
I probably could get married. I probably could get married.
Right.
Listen, I probably could get married, but as long as nobody don't invade my privacy, then I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want nobody going and doing stuff that I'm not cool with. If I tell you I don't want you touching my phone, then as long as you don't touch my phone, then we gonna be all right.
That's how you know you never met the right person. Because with the right person, whatever is yours, you're going to try to get them any and everything.
Yes.
Any and everything.
Yes. I agree with you, Tammy. 100.
I can still give a person my any and everything and still have boundaries and standards for myself.
But Legacy, that is not boundaries. That is you keeping your secrets, your hoism.
Yes.
It's a difference.
You keeping your hoish ways alive.
Why is it does it have to be do it have to be that I keep it? I want to keep a secret because I say don't touch this. I don't touch yours, so don't fuck with mine.
Your whole ism.
I got a hypothetical question for you, Legacy. So if you at home with your girl and her phone ring and the song play, I left home to be with my side piece, you ain't gonna look at that phone?
It has nothing to do with me.
It's your
So
wife.
if your girlfriend phone ring and it's some One Big Grind song or it's I left home to be my side piece, you ain't gonna answer the phone because it ain't got nothing to do with you?
Really?
Listen,
You ain't
I
even
don't
gonna
know
look
what
at
that
it.
is.
I'm not
All
saying
I know is
you ain't gonna look.
Are you asking me or are you telling? Are you asking me or telling me because I just gave you an answer? I'm not.
I didn't say answer. I
I'm
said you're not
trying to
even
tell
going
you
to
I
look.
don't touch women's phones.
She didn't say touch. She
You
said
ain't gotta
going
touch
I
it
don't
to
touch
look at
people's
it.
phones.
You don't have to touch it to look at it. It's on the bed.
I
It's
don't want
right
to look
there.
at it.
All right, Legacy, you got that.
Legacy is like that song by PJ Morton. I don't want to go to your phone. So I may find something
do
that
you
went
know
wrong.
most people find most people find hurt when they go look for it.
I didn't ask you what you go look for. I
don't
asked you
wanna
if that
find her.
song came on the phone. Would you look at the phone? There's no way.
Now,
my dude got a regular ringtone, and all of a sudden it's ringing. I left home to be my side piece. Bitch, I'm looking.
So you're saying you just don't. You saying you just so Legacy.
Will it make me? Will it make me think and wonder? Yes. But am I gonna pick up the phone to see? No.
So you just one of those types that you just rather not know. Is that it? You just rather not know? Legacy?
If that's
you rather not know?
More than likely, I just don't want no hurt, so I'm not gonna go look for it.
So you know what it is, y'all. Can I be honest?
He got a karma that's around the corner.
You know what it is with Legacy, y'all. You know what it is with Legacy. Legacy put on this brash, asshole persona, but Legacy is actually a big old teddy bear, and he don't want to be hurt, and he's very sensitive. He ain't gonna tell y'all that. That's why he feel that way, because he don't want to be hurt. He's sensitive.
I mean, who the hell want to be hurt?
Yeah.
Come on, hurt me today, nigga, unless you're doing that pleasurable pain. But other than that, who want to be hurt? Y'all know about that pleasurable pain.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all act like you don't know.
Y'all crazy.
I love it.
We gotta move on. We only got 20 minutes left.
Oh my Lord.
We got
Savage,
so carried away.
We ain't even got to the topic.
Let's be real. Savage, how many times in history of you being in a relationship? I'm talking about anybody on the podcast, anybody. in the history of dating in your life that you went and looked for something and you found what you really didn't want to find?
What if we found something that we really didn't want to find, but the fact is we found something that we needed to find.
Exactly. I want to know everything. I want to know
Seek
everything.
and ye shall find.
And allow me. I hate when someone take my option. Don't give me a lie, and then I'm based on your lie, so I move this way. Do not take my options. Even God give me the option to serve him or not. So you as a raggedy behind man can do the same.
Not raggedy. I'm done.
So we're gonna move on.
She said, "Oh, raggedy."
We're gonna move on to tonight's topic. We've only got 20 minutes left.
Why do we helped her
to find financial assistance to receive help? Why do we have to be broke to receive assistance to get help?
Good one. So why do you have to be broke? I do not need to see to know what.
Jeanette said you don't need to see to know what you know.
I think that we have to
Miss Jeanette, assumptions is like
no legacy. We moved on.
Go ahead, Juicy.
The reason why people have to be broke in order to receive benefit and help is because that's when they're vulnerable. That's when they can be controlled and conditioned. And that's what the help is. It's not a help to help them get through and beyond and move forward in life. The help today more so helps stagnate people and keep them locked into the system. And they want them in the system. So if we wait till you really, really need us and ain't no crime, and it's almost like putting you in a barrel of crabs. Crabs ain't gonna do nothing but just keep pulling you down. You think you're getting out.
Sound like black people. Sounds like black people.
So I think that's the reason why they do it that way.
I'm just saying.
I agree 100% with Miss Juicy Cakes. It seems like the more you have, sometimes you're not at the level of your sustainability. So even though you have, you still need help. But simply because you have, they don't want to help you.
Right.
Government, state, city, county, nobody wants to help you. Even friends. Oh, you doing okay? Or you making $7 an hour? You all right? And that's nothing. But because you have, they don't want to help you. And your friends, because you have, they don't want to help you because then you'll be doing better than them.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of friends you got, but the friends I got, the friends that I got.
Amen.
Speaking in general, I don't have those friends. I'm speaking in general. I'm speaking for the world.
Right. I'm just saying, most friends that are real friends, want their friends to succeed. And if they need help a hand, they gonna help them. That's what a real friend does. If somebody in your circle don't want to help you because they feel like they don't want you to do better than them, that's not your real friend.
Exactly.
That's true, and most people don't have real friends.
Well, that's our friends. How many of us have them?
Exactly.
Friends. Hey, ones we can depend on. Yeah.
How many times Donnell came on here and said, "Oh, that's my friend, or that's my dog, or that's my sister, that's my brother." No, Donnell, that's not your friend.
Yeah. And I learned that the hard way.
Let me tell you, all of us have. All of us had to learn what that word friend means, but I never was that friendly. My mama tell you, I've been friendly since I came out. This me in real life. Who ought to been on the phone with me and I'd have been talking to my mama, my family. I am this person in real life.
You
real
are.
Life.
100%. Baby, I done been on the phone with you and video chat while you was talking to your mama and your family. That part.
What sense do that? My mama be like, you act like you my mama. don't matter, but you gonna start being more meaner than what you are. You can't be nice. And that's me talking to my mama.
You can't be nice to everybody.
My
Sure the
mama
hell
has the
can't.
biggest heart in the world. Oh God. You homeless? Oh, you come stay here. Girl, you don't even know this lady.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so true what Juicy was saying, that the less you have, then the more the government wants to step in and help you because they're controlling you. They control the
But not
narrative.
even.
My
Let me tell you,
ex-husband
not
had gotten
even that is
released.
bigger than that. Once you get in the system, like you get on housing and stuff like that, they want to know everything that you have. Even if you tell them you got a life insurance policy, they will ask you how long you had that policy, why you
How
didn't
much money
borrow
you got in the
from that
bank?
policy
How much money you got in the bank?
to carry you out. Like, it is crazy.
My
The thing
ex-husband
that
got out the
baffles
army
me,
when he was in 2003. He got out the army. We had 2 kids, and we had moved back up here to Maryland. And I went to fill out for food stamps. And at the time, we had nowhere to stay. We were staying with my brother. He wasn't working. I wasn't working. We needed the help. I didn't even have a coat because our like furniture and all our stuff hadn't made it to us yet. So the only coat I was wearing was one that my grandmother gave me, and it was a fur coat. So when I went there, it's dead of winter, like 20 degrees. I got some food stamps. That lady told me because I had a fur coat on, get any food stamps, and they gave us $6. Told me I could sell the only thing that was keeping me warm. I really was hungry.
the thing about it is, it baffles me to where I've seen for myself a mother with 2 children and they don't have nowhere to go, and the shelter's too full. Where they going to go? But then you got people on housing driving Mercedes and Jaguars and Ranges pulling up to the project or on Section 8.
The Florida shelters down there is crazy because if you don't even have a Florida ID that shows that you once had a residence there, you can't go in the shelter.
Yep,
And a lot of the
I'm a
stuff,
witness.
you can't get help with unless you have that ID.
The good thing is I've held on to my ID, and from Florida, when my mom had a heart attack, and I came back to Florida to take care of her in 2012. That is so true. I couldn't get in the shelter unless I still had. If I would have had my Texas ID and I would have traded out my ID, I wouldn't have been able to go to the homeless shelter at all because I had a Florida. I would have had to have a Florida ID, and a good thing I still had my Florida ID.
Wow, I never even knew that. And then,
Yeah, man, people,
it's
and
just
then
crazy.
and it's hard because people be like, I can't get a job because everywhere I go, they want me to have an ID. Well, if I don't have no job, I don't have no money to get no ID. So it's like a domino effect. If that makes
Let me
sense.
tell you, the ones that have been sitting on the system so long, they have built up the mindset that my rent is so cheap that they don't want better for themselves. It literally conditions them to literally set their goals so low that they become comfortable. I never could become comfortable living in the hood. I never can become comfortable. Like, yo, I don't know. But us as a people, them helping you out is actually a negative. It ain't a plus. You go to Jamaica and all these countries where they do not have this, you have kids. When you go to Jamaica, you go to Colombia, them jits be outside the airport. It don't matter what it is. They out there
Selling something. Yep. Oh yes.
They're not
the picnic
sitting on their behind.
them going to sell it.
You know what? My ex-husband thought I was crazy. When he didn't have a job, I would say to him, listen, anybody can make $1. I said, if the job is not coming to you, then you need to create the job. I said, if it was me and I didn't have a job, If I got a cooler with wheels on it, we in Florida. I'm gonna fill it up with ice. If I gotta sell however many bottles of water a month for $1 to get my rent paid, that's what I'm gonna do.
Amen.
And you thought I was crazy.
There was this homeless man, and he asked me for some food. He was on the island, and I gave him some food. And then the next day, I went to Publix and got a hot half a chicken and 2 sides and a biscuit and a peach tea. And I took it to him. And then the next morning, he came. He saw me on the island. I was working, and he thought I was gonna feed him that day. And I said, I tell you what, I'll get you a case of water, a cooler, and some ice. Where you want me to bring it? On the island or downtown? Which way you? Because I felt downtown he'd make more money. And I know he walked over to the island from downtown. And I said, I'll sit it somewhere so you can make some money, get you some food, buy you another case of water, and keep making you some money. He told me to sit it on the island and sit it in the park. And I was like, all right, so when me and my son walk, we can buy some water from you. I was the only person he sold water to.
You mean he ain't make no
only sold
money?
enough water to give him something to eat.
He ain't sell water to nobody else?
Nobody else. He ain't tried. Nope,
So he
ain't
wasn't.
tried.
So he wasn't trying at all.
Wasn't tried at all.
So that scenario, you could teach a man to fish. In that scenario, it didn't work.
Right.
Nope.
People get comfortable. And you even, like, you got some people you can say, hey, I get you a job. They won't take that job because they feel that their rent going to go up.
Yeah. Can I be
Your
honest with
living
y'all?
going to go up. So,
Since we talked about this, can I be honest? I felt like my check would get cut off, my food stamps would get cut off, all of that. That's why one of the reasons I was not trying to work. It wasn't because I just was being lazy. I just didn't want to do it because I like making money. But I was like, oh Lord, yeah, it's a small check, but I can count on this check every month. Yeah, it's a little bit of food stamps, but I can count on these food stamps every month. Because what if I get out there, get a job, then I get fired, then I'm not gonna have this, then I gotta go back to it. So I was all that was going through my head. But then these last couple of weeks, I'm like, I even sent them my checks to, hey, y'all can have a little check. That's good. I make 3 times that. Y'all have that. Thank you. Oh, y'all can have the food stamp. They talking about they $10. I'm not gonna go through all that for $10. No. Y'all can have the $10 too. God bless you. Have a good day. My whole mindset changed because now I understand that I make 3 times what that little check was. I make 3 times that. Plus, I make enough to buy
figure it out. Some people not gonna even do that.
Yeah, some people not gonna figure it out because they don't care, because they want to be suck on the tit of the welfare. They want to suck on the welfare tit for a little while.
It ain't so much.
I know a lot of people that get part-time jobs so they can ride the train to that disability.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was gonna get. I was gonna get a part-time job, but then I said, you know what? I'm tired of this little measly check. My husband is out there working hard, grinding. He making the majority of the money. It made me feel less of a man. It made me feel less of a. And I said, no, I'm gonna go get a full-time job. Even though, yes, I'm in pain every day, but I deal with my pain at home. I can deal with it at work, and I'll be fine. And one day, myself said, get your ass up, go get this job. Do what you need to do.
And I'm pretty sure Don Riley
wait, that was yourself or that was your conscious name, Tayama? That's for you.
Don Allen, I'm pretty sure that since you started working and moving more, your body might be in pain, but it's not in as much pain as it was before because you're moving.
No, honestly.
The key
and I lost a couple of pounds too.
The key to managing any sickness is to move. You gotta move. And you did that. And congratulations again.
Yes, Tony.
And
don't put that face on. I have lost a couple pounds because I had to catch the train, I had to catch the bus. Yeah.
The more you move, you're going to be motivated to move more.
Tony had one of them faces. Like, yeah, right, when I said I lost a couple pounds.
Who look like that?
Tony, when I said I lost a couple pounds, I had to catch a bus, I had to catch a train,
I was
I had to
laughing at what I
walk
said
to the train.
Cause this is Donnell, and he tried to do it out on me, y'all. He was like, "Well, my husband say, long as I go and try." I say, "No, you don't get to try. You gonna do?" Like he said, "Yes, ma'am." I say, "Well, you think you want to quit? Call my phone.
He's already trying to look for an excuse to get out.
Yeah, that's what I say. You heard? I'm your conscience.
I think, Donnell, that you was too afraid that you weren't gonna be able to make it with your illness, but God got you, and you got to always.
Amen.
Yeah, and that's why I said some people got to get off of their duff and stop depending on. Huh?
I told they better stop before you start crying.
No, I'm not gonna cry. Honestly, I'm good. I'm a little stronger now. I can handle it. My thing is,
I'm strong.
See what real life do to you? I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better.
I'm happy because guess what? I'm so happy because guess what? I was only getting a check on the 1st. Now I get a check on the 1st and the 15th of every month. On the 1st and the 15th.
Let me tell you, my bank account nor have my cash app changed. Amen. Amen.
You got to give me some time now. I just started working. You got to give me time. I just started working.
You was making $1 million a month.
Listen,
No.
y'all, listen, he
Twice
don't owe
a
me
month.
no money. It was a bet. It was a bet, y'all. It was a bet.
Yeah, it was. But the thing
Hey,
of it is people just
I'm
have
not
to
50 cents
want
for my
to.
money.
People have to want to not rely on the government, rely on, because I was so afraid, and that's what kept me behind. Because I was so afraid that if I gave up this, then what if I do this and then this falls apart? Then what am I gonna have left? So
Let
it
me
was
ask
a
you
fear.
this: Were you praying about your decisions before you made them? Like when
That
you
was
had
the
that
problem.
mentality, I'm not going to work. I'm just going to collect this shit. Was you praying about it, or was it just something that you decided I ain't gonna do it because I want to make sure my little check come in?
It was I ain't gonna do it because I want to make sure my little check comes.
You know what? It's so
So-
funny how God works. He will position you and make you do what He wants you to do.
Yeah, man.
I told Donnell, hang around people that you see they got what you want. A real friend gonna tell you the shit you don't, the stuff you
Want to
don't want to
hear?
hear.
Yep. And
Any friend that's telling you
can I
what
say
you
this? I
want to hear
appreciate
is not a friend.
I appreciate everyone here, and I appreciate you, Tama, but I appreciate my mama, my Tony,
I
for
love
just
me some
opening up
Tony.
this forum. I love me some Tony. Tony tell you like a TIST is, and he don't give two shit what you feel about it. He don't care if you hurt your feelings. Tony will gather you up like a bunch of roses.
Did you
and
say
not
you sound
care.
like a TIS is?
TIST is, that's it. Tony would tell you like a TIST.
I ain't never heard that before.
That's an old saying.
Because 9 out of 10 it'll leave your behind crying.
Yeah, 9 times out. But I'm stronger. I'm better now. But it's just people got to make up their mind that I need to get up and I need to do this. And now since I've been doing this, and because of the fact that I got up and I did it, now I have a job that I love. I love going to work every day.
Hey, you ain't lying, Jeanette Brown. Just rude. Tony gonna be rude with it. You right.
I don't understand why they say this about Tony because I never had a situation where Tony was rude to me.
Well, you ain't did no dumb shit that he had to correct
you know what?
on.
One
That's
time.
it.
Wait for it.
One time. Only one time. It was only one time when y'all ended the show when I was being sensitive. Other than that, I've never had that experience.
Do some dumb shit that Tony got to correct you
be
on.
crazy because they be waiting to see they don't be wanting to deal with whatever the wrath gonna be. Tony gives no that.
No, he don't care.
Well, Tony, I think I got enough sense not to make you feel that way. I try to make my actions, you know,
And can I say
match
this?
my college degrees. Like I got some damn sense. So you probably won't ever. I won't have that problem with you. Jeanette said it's
yeah,
coming.
that's right. But it's all love.
Hey,
It
look,
is.
just let you know, it's coming. It's just a matter of time.
It's
But
not
you
coming
know,
because it's a rarity that people got to correct me about certain things. Like you understand? Go there because I'll
it
never
don't
take
even have to
it.
be corrected, Drake. It don't even have to be corrected.
Again, out of all this time I know Tony, he's Anthony Brown. He's never been rude to me. He's never come at me like that. He never had a reason to.
And you just
Hey
heard,
Tony, our
listen,
relationship is
Well,
perfect.
aren't you just
hey,
special?
look, she just heard it from a lady that's sitting in the room with him. It's coming. Wait, just
I don't
Dr.
care. It's
Jeanette
not
said.
coming. Now, if you would have said that little half pipe piece of man shrimp in the corner legacy, that's
Not
different.
piece of man shrimp, Lord.
that man
Man
get that
shrimp.
straight.
But like once again, and let me say this too, it even changed the dynamic of my household. The whole dynamic changed when I decided to get off of that government assistance and go get me a full-time job. And even my household, I feel like a man again. I feel like I'm who I'm supposed to be and in my right place. It's excellent.
Yes, sir. I'm glad.
Legacy. Oh, Legacy. What?
You look a lot lighter in the face.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I'm right here.
That black
What you supposed to be doing?
He ain't
What
paying
you supposed to
attention
be
because
doing?
I called him a half a shrimp man or whatever I call him. He didn't respond.
I would.
You was waiting on the response.
I wouldn't because we already proven. We've already proven that you and Juicy probably is the two smartest people on this
over
podcast.
here. Read my mouth back. Ain't nobody prove E.
Tony, who
over here, okay? Big
Juicy,
fat.
you ain't but 5 feet tall. Stop it.
Hold on.
You 5 feet tall, Juicy.
Hey Tony, can you play that video or no before we go?
Which video?
Juicy Twin on the TikTok. Or no, you can't do it.
I can't pull it up.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna tag her in it though.
Juicy, when you see this crackhead body they tried to give you with the little pasty nipples, it wasn't no titty.
No, it wasn't about the body. It was about the frame of the body and the face.
Yes.
Hey, look, but you know when I look at something, her pelvic was more out than her chest. How does that work?
I'm not doing this tonight with you, Nicole.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have met.
Your last name is Purse. You know Brenda Purse?
Y'all see all them titties on her. Y'all tried to give her somebody that looked like a straight board.
Brenda Purse, your sister-in-law?
Yep.
Is she a teacher still?
No.
I love her so much.
That's so good.
You tell her.
No, you don't have
to
tell
her.
You probably have a
Miss
better
Drayton.
chance of telling
Listen,
her than I
you.
would. No,
Oh,
you have a better chance to tell her than I would.
That
y'all
is a
don't talk.
divorced
Okay.
woman.
Okay, listen. Okay. I didn't know if it could have been through one of her siblings. You know, maybe she got a brother and married, a woman, and they could have been.
That's my brother's wife.
Right. So, y'all just don't talk. Okay.
They don't talk to me.
Okay.
What the hell?
Legacy?
Well, you see, it's your turn to tell us some information on how they can reach you.
Oh.
Thank you, Savage.
You're welcome, Baldy.
Well, you can reach me on Facebook, Nicole Purse, or you can call me on my business line, 785-422-6949. I'm also on Instagram as the Miss Beautiful. My TikTok is up here too, Miss Juicy Cakes. And I do homeopathic healing and nutritional counseling. That's all.
Whoever that is, I want to break it because I'm tired of hearing y'all through this.
The legacy.
All right, we thank you, Miss Juicy, for giving out that information. Let's bring out Mr. D-Lo.
You can find
Mr.
me
D-Lo,
at Apostle
tell them
D-Lo.
how the folks can get out there and reach in.
I was saying it, and you cut me off. I'm just joking. ApostleDlo@gmail.com, DLoRazzleDazzles.com, Twitter, Apostle D-Lo, IG, Apostle D-Lo, Facebook, Don Allen Lowe, TikTok, and YouTube. And you still spell it wrong, Tony. I'm going to correct it. Take that E out of the D-Lo and behind that D. It's D-Lo Productions. My number is 214-962-8275. That's me.
All right, D-Lo, we appreciate you tonight, baby, for coming in here doing your thing. You and Miss Cakes. Let's bring to the stage one my baby sister, who really
Come to
is
the
almost
stage.
like a little pit bull. Almost.
Come to the stage. Come to the stage. Let me stop for a T Popeye and YouTube banned this
Miss
video,
T
right?
Savage.
T Savage, IG, T Savage 1000, Facebook, Onion Great and Birds, a TikTok, T_Savage 100, and I'm gonna be doing TikTok tomorrow probably. Sunday. birdsonion@gmail.com. Don't call me. I'm not reading it. Next name. Don't write the number down. Sir, stop writing the number down. Don't screenshot that bitch either. That's it.
Wow.
This girl here crazy, y'all.
That's real.
Wow. Also, let's bring my other little big sister to the stage.
Your big sister. Don't
take
put
your
me
number
in the
off.
40s.
Legacy, you like 100. How she your big
I said
sister?
little big
Don't
sister.
old behind me trying to make me old.
I said little
Anywho.
big sister.
This is your granddaddy.
Okay, so Tayama Sweetness Harris, aka Tyson's mom. You can reach me Instagram at Tayama01, Facebook Tayama Copeland 1. You can reach me at JustinTimeAccessories@gmail. You can shop with me at www.JustinTimeAccessories.com, and you cannot call me at my phone number.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah,
we're gonna come out and bring
serious
the
people
man
can call
that
me,
makes
but
it.
we be having some creepy calls for real.
All right, we're gonna bring to the stage the man that makes it possible for all of us to be out here in this podcast world. The pain in our ass, y'all know him. Every week I tell y'all what he is. My brother from another mother, my close best friend, the guy that I can depend on when it seems like all else besides God. Again, a pain in my ass, but I love him, my brother, Mr. Anthony Brown. Come on out here.
Yes, my name is Anthony Brown. You can reach me on all social media platforms on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all under the Anthony Brown Show. You can also reach me on my Facebook page as Anthony the Writer. And wholeheartedly, I live by you got to grind until you shine. And for business purposes only, reach me at 561-768-3710.
Happy birthday.
I just got a little
All
jealous.
right, ladies and gentlemen.
I just got a little jealous.
Okay, sidebar. We darn sure did not dedicate a thing to your birthday.
What did you want to dedicate?
I don't know.
You know, I was gonna talk a little trash. I wasn't gonna talk about the birthday. You know what I was gonna say, Tony? Oh, how come you got your own picture, your own face in the shot, and we all had to share with everybody else, and we gave our information?
I did juicy.
Well, you need to put your face.
I think I got highlighted too.
Okay, I'm not juicy. I'm T Savage, and I didn't get
You
my
should
own.
go bite
Well,
in that box, and you should put your cash app with just you and your cash app in that box, and y'all should sing my baby happy birthday, cause yes, it's still his birthday. Damn.
We already sang it.
If you want your debut,
Sing it again.
Tony
Sing
say
it
all he
again.
wants for his birthday is a big booty bitch.
I don't think he said all that.
Sing it, Diane Allen.
You said what now?
Sing happy birthday.
Birthday song.
Which way?
Just sing.
Always.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Happy birthday to you.
Handama.
Happy birthday.
All I needed was a tambourine.
You guys feel free to tip, give him some birthday love on his Cash App. Please feel free. We love you, Tony.
Thank you. I love each and every one of you. My tribe, my extended family.
Oh
yes. Who fault is that?
My bad. That was mine. I got Old Spice for the text message, and I got RuPaul's Drag Race for the ringtone. Come, girl. Put the bass in your
Bass
walk.
in your walk.
Head
Hey,
toe.
head to toe.
Let your
Let your
whole
whole
body
body
talk.
talk. Hey.
And what?
What?
Ow.
All right, Legacy the Great at Facebook, Audrine Williams. YouTube, Antonio Williams. Email AUNYAWMS121@gmail.com. And the number is 229-630-7615.
And definitely do not call my man unless it's about
All right.
business.
I'm gonna kill you, Tia.
You see my face?
Okay.
They heard what I said, and I meant what I said.
Listen, y'all. It has been a
It's 11:11. Make a wish. It's
They know you
11:11.
ain't
Make a
playing.
wish. Wait, hold on, Tony. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Okay.
Okay. Damn it, Legacy.
Both of y'all going in timeout for y'all phones.
I like timeout. Can my timeout come with a spanking? Because it's time.
Let me look for a belt. I'll be over there in 2 minutes.
How about a
Find
tongue
belt.
spank?
I'm in the woods.
Good night, all.
Peace out.
Good
How
night,
about a
all.
tongue spank?
ATL. They're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, G7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever cast, just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if you come with 28, then the shit get greedy. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking open hills with things that school little feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against me. Once when you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from your rappers shook. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
When you coming over here?